Morning guys, my name's Martin. Welcome to the channel. Please accept my apologies because this is the first video that I've ever done and will ever put publicly out there for everyone to see. So as you can see, I'm not at the allotment. I'm actually at home in my garden at the minute. I will be going up to the allotment and will show you that at some point in the next video. That video may surprise you. As I've mentioned in the description of the channel, I do work full time. Maintaining and keeping an allotment is hard work when you're working full time, but I will show you how it looks now, how I can improve it, what needs to be done. It does take time to maintain and keep it how I want it, but sometimes work commitments and actual physical time is not there to do it, so things do get overgrown, hedges do need trimming, paths need weeding, beds need weeding, grass needs cleaning. The list is endless, but the point of the channel is to make people realise that you can have a job, you can work full time, and you can grow some fruit and veg for yourself, for your family, for your friends, and have a good time doing it, I suppose. So today's video, what I'm going to do is I'm going to talk about chilies and peppers. I did seed some peppers at the end of, and chilies, sorry, at the end of March, I believe, last week in March. Obviously now they've come up, so today what I'm going to do is what I believe people call potting on. I'm going to pot them on, put them into individual pots, and just give a bit of general advice on how to keep them going, how to get a good crop from them, what I do to improve that crop, and just general advice on chilies and peppers, really. Don't take my advice as gospel, because believe me, stuff goes wrong. That's just life. It's important to know as well that if stuff does go wrong, if you do seed things, if you do things from scratch, if stuff goes wrong, who cares? Just go to a shop, go to a garden centre, buy some established ones. There's no shame in that. I've done it myself when things have gone wrong or I've not had time to do things with work commitments and stuff like that. So don't worry if you have to go to a shop and buy stuff. It's fine. That's life. So what I'm going to do is I'll set a camera up. I'll bring my seedlings out, and I'll just show you a basic video on how I pot them on and what I do. Might not be right, might not be wrong, but it's just how I do it. So yeah, see you in a minute. Right guys, just before I move on to potting these chilies on, just in relation to the seeding of them, just follow the instructions on the back of the pack. For example, these KM ones that I'm going to do, when you sow them thinly, keep them at 15 to 20 degrees. Seedlings appear after 7 to 21 days. That all depends on temperature, consistency of temperature and stuff like that, I believe. And just keep them in a propagator. I've just got a little propagator. And then basically it gives you the advice on the back of the packet seed. Just transplant them on basically when they get about 5 centimeters tall. So I'll show you what I've got so far. I'm just going to do the cayenne chili ones today, so they're the ones in the middle. So I'd say they're about 5 centimeters, so I'm just going to pot them on. Now, what I do is always make sure, get yourself a pot, always make sure that you write on the pot what you're putting in it. Trust me, you don't want to make that mistake. So I'll just quickly write on here, cayenne chili, and then all I'm using is I think it's just a normal seed sowing compost. So I've got some under the table, I'll just get some. So I just fill it up a bit like this, give it a gentle tap, and always make sure you water it. So I just use this, give it a good water, like that. Now ideally you'd let that settle, soak in, whatever, for a little bit, but for the sake of this I'm just going to crack on really. So with chilies and stuff like that, it is important to be try to be quite careful with not disturbing the roots too much. So I'm trying my best to get them out without causing any damage. So let's have a crack. So what I tend to do is I tend to sort of push from underneath. Also I do soak these as well a little bit before, so it makes it easier to get them out of the trays. So if you can see I've got them out. So as you can see, they have got nice established roots on there. So obviously there's two here, so I'm going to have to split these. So just gently as you can, prise them apart, okay? And then what I do to get them into the new pot here, can't do that, sorry, new. I just use the marking label. So I just do that, make myself a little hole to get this in. So I'll show you that. So hopefully you can see that. And then I just gently prise that chili in there. Get it down as much as we can. And just firm it in. Now don't be afraid, obviously you've just shocked that plant, you've just moved it, so don't be afraid if it sags over or anything like that. Just keep it moist, keep it warm, it's a chili. And it's surprising how resilient plants are. Some might not bounce back, but the majority of them do. So what I do to finish this off is I just put a little bit more soil round the edges. Sorry, you're not going to be able to see what I'm doing, but I'm just putting a little bit more soil around the edges just to fill the pot. And then I just run my finger around it like that. I don't know why. Just finishes it off, I suppose. And then just a little firm to sit it back up. So that's one labelled one. And then what I do is, always with quite a few of these actually, but especially like chilies and stuff, try not to get the leaves moist, because it encourages like insects and all sorts of stuff, and it causes them to die off basically. So I just water around like this. Some people say water from the bottom as well, because it encourages roots to grow down. So yeah, that's one. I'll just do another quick one for you. Just show you it again right quick. So again, just fill your pot, pat it down, give it a good water. Try and keep this as whole as you can with roots intact. Give it a good dig out in the middle, so as you can see, like so. Pop your plant in, try to get all the roots going back down, like so. And just try feed some more soil around the top of your pot. Like so. Don't know if you can see that. Just firm it in. Water around the edges, try to keep off the leaves. Obviously when you're watering, also what I suggest is, when they're like this, try not watering in when it's warm like this. You shouldn't really do it. Just do it in late at night or early morning before the sun comes up, because the water you're putting in just dries straight off, so it's a bit pointless really, and it's not right good for them. So now all I'm going to do with these, make sure I label them, put them back inside, keep them warm, keep them moist, and just watch them grow really. If they work, they work. If they don't, they don't. So that's a short explanation on how to do pot chilies on. If you like this video, then please like, subscribe, hype, do whatever, I don't know, YouTube does. So yeah, thanks for watching. Cheers, bye. Sorry guys, just to add on the end of this video, I will do an update on how to put the chilies into the final location once they're more established. I'll show you how to pinch them to encourage them to grow out rather than up, and I'll show you what to feed, or what I feed them, not saying it's right or wrong, but what I feed them to try and get the best crop out of them. So yeah, look out for that video when it comes out. Again, like, subscribe, and hype the video. Thank you, bye.